Hi and welcome to a video of our day out at the Historic Dockyard Chatham. Just some 30 miles from London, on the banks of the River Medway, from the 17th century to the 20th, the Historic Dockyard was part of UK's naval story, and today we explore that story. Let's head in then. Your entry ticket is valid for one whole year, so if you don't get to see everything, then why not pop back? So let's begin then with Command of the Oceans, an exhibition focusing on the Dockyard's involvement in creating the Royal Navy's fleet, including HMS Victory. This part of the museum takes you through the skills required to build the fleet and all the different trades involved in creating these impressive warships. The model of HMS Victory is massive and the detailing is superb. It really gives you a scale of the ship. The centrepiece of the Command of the Oceans exhibition are the timbers from HMS Namur, discovered in 1995 under the original wheelwright's store. Storyboards around the exhibition detail the escapades of HMS Namur and how it came to be discovered here. It's now time to step outside and discover more of what the Historic Dockyard has to offer. Now let's start with the three warships. The first is HMS Gannet, a Victorian sloop built not that far from here at Sheerness. You're free to walk around here at your leisure and discover this 19th century Royal Navy patrol ship. Next is HMS Ocelot, a 1960s Cold War submarine and the last ship to be built at Chatham Dockyard. Access is by guided tour only and you need to pre-book, but don't worry, it's included in your price. You just need to book at the main entrance as you come in. You can't miss it. A word of warning, it is quite tight down there, and if you're claustrophobic it could be a problem, and you do need to be fairly mobile to move throughout the submarine. It's quite a confined space. And now HMS Cavalier. Built in 1944, you're free to roam and explore this vessel as you please. And boy, there's plenty to explore. This warship was once the fastest in the fleet. There's plenty to see and do at the Historic Dockyard Chatham, but if you need a rest, then why not take a break at the Wagon stop Canteen. And now possibly my favourite bit, the Ropery. And you'll see why in a minute. Again, you'll need to pre-book the guided tour.
If you remember the 1700s, we was engaging in quite a few wars, like the American War of Independence, the 7-Year French War, Napoleonic Wars, to name but a few. And all them wars, they needed their ships, eh? And all them ships, well, they needed a lot of rope.
Your wonderful tour guide will take you the whole story from hemp to the final product, rope.
Far right hand side, the largest machine we had, and it was on there we used to make the 24-inch in circumference rope. We haven't made one in over 30 years, nobody uses that anymore. When it was made by men by hand, it took 220 men to make it. When they started making it on that machine, it reduced the labour market down to just 12 men.
whole experience will leave you feeling like you've stepped back in time. In fact, it's probably the reason the lanes and streets of the historic dockyard are used as the backdrop in so many TV series and movies. Have you spotted any? Since 2012, these streets are doubled for the working class areas of East London for the Call the Midwife TV series. In fact, you can enjoy the Call the Midwife experience as a separate tour. I'll include the link below, and maybe we'll get a chance to cover that in more detail in future. We're now heading back towards number 3 slip. This amazing space is an architectural wonder, and it's home to an amazing array of interesting objects. The ceiling of number 3 slip is absolutely amazing, and this was once the largest wide-span timber structure in Europe. Time is running out for us, but we've one last place to visit, the RNLI Lifeboat collection. This takes you through some of the craft used by the Royal National Lifeboat Institution, from horse-drawn boats through to recently modern craft. We're amazed by the work this voluntary organisation does to keep the waters around our island safe. Well, that's it, nearly. If you've enjoyed this, then please consider subscribing, or just leave a comment or give us a click. We'd really appreciate it. Now, we didn't get a chance to show you everything we got up to on the day, nor did we get to do everything we wanted to on the day. But remember, your ticket is valid for a whole year.